going up here to a very old ancient Native American village site, right up this canyon right here. It will be just Marvin and myself going along this time, and we're both 85 years old. Here for about 2 miles. It's 1 foot in front of the other as we make our way up over the alluvial fan toward the Petroglyph site. It's a very nice sunny day with a bit of a breeze blowing, but that's okay. We'll get there anyway. We always make certain to park in a spot where we can see our vehicle as we come back down. First, we'll walk up a wash just because it's plain easier going, although it's a bit sandy, and ahead of us we can see a cave up there, and that was at one time inhabited a very long time ago by man, and it was used a good long time. There's 7 or 8 foot of kitchen debris in the cave, and they even had it sectioned off in 2 sections. I'm not sure what the need for it was, but we'll go up over the fan and stop for a moment to take a picture of the cluster barrel cactus that are adoring the wash that we're on, right on the edge of it. And it looks like they're doing great this year. They look nice and plump, so they must have had good moisture up here this year. And they're doing great. Then past a creosote bush and another cluster barrel right on the hill above it. Past a cholla cactus. A cholla cactus isn't my favorite because of those wicked thorns on it. They're even barbed, and if you get one in you, you have trouble getting it out. But we'll be a nice fat barrel cactus here. On good years they get real fat, and they got a lot of moisture in them. There's a whole mountain of this black rock, and I understand it's got a lot of iron in it. When it gets out in the weather, it turns black. It's like a rust. Ground of. And
so
there,
what do you think is easiest, following the draw up?
Probably.
And then,
yeah.
as long as we are able to get out of it eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, we can get out of it, I think, unless it's washed differently. And there's the cave where early Americans once lived, one of the spots. And then the other spot is in this White Canyon where the petroglyphs are, and up on the ridge between there's a few bighorn sheep hunting blinds up there, and they're like a circle on the ground, and there's just thousands of chips where they've made obsidian tools there. There is the cave where Stone Age men lived so long ago. Here the desert holly plants are. It's the desert holly that's out here in the desert. It's a protected species.
Rocks, some of them are loose.
Oh yeah, yeah. Getting kind of rocky right ahead, but we're getting there. And then this is where there's a little mini cave in this limestone conglomerate hill. There's the hill where the little mini caves are. How's that cave look?
Oh, somebody could spend the night in there pretty comfortably.
Yeah, should know that. Yeah, that's a nice little cave. It would be very comfortable, just a little miniature cave. a lot of rodent droppings in it. We're not going in there just because of the virus that's down here that you can get from rodent droppings. They've sure been busy here. There's a little window into a tunnel, and when we were here, some kids went in there, we looked, and here a hand came out through that window. Well, we're getting closer to it. There's the light of the White Canyon. There's the beginning of the White Canyon. Now we're walking up the canyon and we're almost there. We've got to the birthing area, and this entire panel is dedicated to pregnant women.
Is that what they are?
Yep. They have a stick figure for the rest of the body, but the rest of it is pregnant women. And they've exaggerated the belly there, but...
And the belly button?
Yeah, and then the stick figure body up above. And the whole cliff is full of these.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Well, this one's got a smaller belly, but stick
yeah,
figure.
Well, yeah, whoever made it wasn't as animated as the others, but they're all the same thing. And this is...
We've got that curved, the snake-looking thing down here.
This was the hearth they built up out here to have their babies on.
This?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I understand the way the Native American women in a lot of tribes, they'd have their babies standing up.
Yeah, squatted, I thought. Is
So
it recording now?
What's that?
Recording now?
Yeah. Here's the stick figure body and the big belly, and then this is the arms and the head. And so that's what it is on all of these. And this area right here, they build up a hearth to have their babies on. And I suppose they'd have their babies and then clean them up and wrap them in skins or fabric they've made. And here's one really deep in the rock there.
The body above it isn't as prominent.
Yeah, just stick figure bodies.
Yeah.
And here's a skinny one here.
Yeah.
And they're just all over down below and everywhere on it. Just dozens of them on this panel.
Now I get a pan shot there.
Okay, yeah, good.
The whole area with the birthing area.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Well, thank you. This is vandalism, a forgery. Some miners were working up here, and they had a drill in here and drilled the hole, so you can see it's a whole lot different than the ones on the other side. I think some of them lived right here. This was some Wikiac circles.
Above the floodwater.
Yeah, up here above the wash. And then here's the rest of the... You can see where the rocks are kind of laid in a circle. I think they went around their Wikiac.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and then up here, there's more of it, of the mountain. There's another Wikiac circle right there.
Yeah, this one's pretty prominent.
Yeah, if you walk around it here, I can get a picture of you walking around. He's in somebody's house right now. Yeah, and since they were living here, they decided to make a few petroglyphs.
I didn't know what I was looking at all.
Oh yeah. Well, there's...
I don't think I even came up in this area.
I think that one thing up above has something to do with the atlatl. That was their hunting tool before the bow and arrow was developed.
Oh.
And here's the thunderbird on top of a rock. I think here was another Wikiac circle, right here. Huge.
Is this what Tim referred to as the man's side?
Yeah. This wall is, this whole panel is a really big bird scratched deeply into the sandstone. And you can see the feathers coming down. And then this
guy here?
Yeah, right, yeah, he's that wide. And then
That gives
there's
you a scale.
several others that are eroded and stained to where you can't hardly see them. And then, see the phallus?
Yeah, well, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty big one.
There's where we came up. It didn't look like we were climbing much, but boy, it's a long ways up here. And then here's the wall. There's the big phallus right there. And there's a guy shooting a bow and arrow right there, see him?
Oh yeah.
And I don't know what those circles are for. And some of it has caved off. Time has taken a toll on it. This person drawed him a picture of a woman here. Right here it is, I guess. This is what looks to be the likeness of a baby. A little smaller this time. This is what we call Swiss Cheese Mountain. And there's a lot of these formations here that have eroded out with little cavelets in it. And there's not much petroglyphs there. All the way to the top here you can see these little cavelets eroded out of the sandstone. And then more of Swiss Cheese Mountain. Might be vandalism, but up here there's some more big birds. There's a whole bunch of stuff on this panel here. There I can't tell what it is, but back there there's a lot on that wall. I don't know what this stuff is down here, but up here there's a bunch of stuff. There's humanoids hunting bighorn sheep and more sheep, and the real wiggly line there, that's their...
This is a
scorpion? What's that?
Suppose that's a scorpion?
I think they're scorpions. And that wriggly line, see that wriggly line?
The one that goes all the way along?
Yeah, that's the way they would make the image of water.
Oh.
And see, there's a handprint over there. Here's the little man, and there's a bighorn sheep right above him. and lots of busy work. And this wriggly line is thought to be the way they would show water. So there was water in this canyon here at the time they lived here, of course. And then more stuff. And here's two excellent, super excellent bighorn sheep. And I think they've been vandalized. Those marks that run through them look too new to have been back then. So they're very old and they've been vandalized. And some scorpions fighting there. And these little couplets here, in this area, I think that they figure those are fertility symbols. That is, that would be the way a woman would look to them. And here's a couple bighorn sheep that just can't seem to agree on anything, so they're going to butt heads.
Yeah, this guy's already been kicked out of the group.
Yeah, yeah.
So what is this, you suppose?
That's a humanoid. And that's probably Tim after Russian Mike's been there with a keg.
You think they might have found some mushrooms?
Yeah, something. Here's a handprint right here. See that?
Oh, this?
Yeah. And I saw another one down here. Do you see it? Oh, right here it is. See? It's a papoose print. Right?
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Right there.
Yeah. That one looks good. Oh,
And
this looks like
a bunch of other stuff.
Taros.
And
Well, what's this thing here?
oh, I can't just tell what that is. And then over here, I think I see another handprint.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
5 fingers.
they got the count
got it
right.
right.
Yeah. Fertility symbol. And there's some more here on the rock if I can just find them.
Well, that looks like a bighorn.
Yeah, it sure does.
And that, I don't know what that jagged line above it is. Or
Yeah.
what critter it is. Maybe it's a smaller bighorn.
Yeah, it
Right
could
behind
be.
it.
Yeah.
And up above, I don't know, that might be top of the mountains or something.
Yeah. Most definitely a handprint.
Quite
A long-fingered fellow, though.
sight.
This bighorn sheep sitting on his rump here.
Yeah.
Maybe
That one
somebody
looks-
shot him, or maybe he's climbing a cliff or something. And then the symbol of water, and then a couple really nice big birds here.
Than the rest of this. But,
Yeah,
the
but
tail
see where
looks
the
pretty fresh there too. I don't
where
know.
the water's gone down over it and stained it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't know how old they are.
It's kind of an interesting one up there. It looks like like a pot.
Oh, you know, I think that's vandalism, that stuff under there. But I see an atlatl there. These lines look to be wing feathers from a big bird. And then there's fertility symbols, a lot of them here. There's a whole bunch of crosses here that must be Christian crosses. And then a bunch more of the fertility symbols. Maybe
It's a real prominent one.
a very nice fertility symbol
Three
there.
more down here.
And a bunch. Oh, if you point right to them, just kind of, yeah. Yeah.
And then there's all these lines, whatever they mean.
Yeah, I think those are wing feathers from
That
a
could be.
big bird.
There's the same thing over here. You see, way to the left,
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch of vertical lines there too.
And I think those crosses are Christian crosses.
Who knows? They might have had some other symbol,
Yeah.
other significance.
And I think that one right there is an atlatl.
What do you say to the baby?
It's a girl too, see?
What's a girl? Yeah, that's clear. Why not a grown woman?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they put a baby there.
Well, why are you calling it a baby?
Oh, it just has the features of a baby.
Mm.
Yeah. And then there's a bunch more, whole bunch more crosses and busy work done here. The fertility symbol and the crosses. I'm hoping I'm getting that in, and those crosses. There's a really big cross going up there. And here's a big rock that's a big ball. Could play quite a game of ball with that. Yeah, and little pieces of it, of the skin are coming off.
I'm gonna